Let's go to our communities, and this is a very troubling issue. Typhoid fever, and it's gone to the extent that it's claimed the life of the Dambai chief in the Oti region. 22,000 infected. This is serious. A prominent chief of Dambai Traditional Council has died from typhoid complications, highlighting the devastating impact of the disease in the region. And the Oti Regional Minister, John Kojo Japon, who confirmed the death, said poor sanitation in Dambai is driving the rapid spread of the disease. And we know that basically, if you don't have proper sanitation in an area, what happens is that you suffer thereof. And this is what we are saying. Typhoid fever, 22,000 individuals in a particular region. It's just sad. But let's have more details on this, and after we will have conversations in studio. The regional minister for Oti region is joining us, John Kojo Japon. Hello, Honorable, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
I trust you are doing well.
I'm doing very well, sir.
Let us understand 22,000 cases or people infected with typhoid fever. Isn't that alarming?
Yeah. Thank you, my brother. It's like some people didn't do their work over a period of time. Because figures that I have today tells me that the 22,000 that we are talking about in the first and second quarter of the year is normal. Because in 2024, the total people who were identified and confirmed to have typhoid fever in the Oti region was 47,172 people confirmed in 2024. In 2023, it was 34,906 that was confirmed. 2022, 22,701 that was confirmed. 2021, 19,983. It means that from 2021 up to 2024, when we came back to power, the confirmation of our people having, typhoid in the region was not a secret.
Wow.
Yes, it was not a secret at all. And for the 22,261 in the first and second quarter, we are praying to God. Had it not been the institutions that we have put in place, I believe we would have been worse by now. Because it is no secret.
But let's understand, what really is accounting for the numbers? Is there a particular thing in Dambai that has, or in the Oti region that must be looked at to resolve or address the issue?
Yeah, and I'm very happy to say that. Whilst we are talking about Oti, all the communities, that share borders with the Oti River and the Volta River, where there are big markets, you also be looking at their health status. Because the research tells us that, Oti region, per the name itself, is because of a river that, we share borders with. And when you come to Oti region, all the big markets that we have in the Oti region are on the Oti River. All the big markets, when you talk about Domanku, one of the biggest markets, it is on the Oti River, just close to the Oti River, where the market is. When you come to Grubi in the Karachi in Chumuru area, it's on the Oti River, just close to the river, where the market is. You come to Karachi West, that shares borders with the Volta Lake. The biggest market in the Karachi Stainless Zone is in Karachi West. And you'll be sorry to hear that in Karachi West alone, last year, the number of people who were, confirmed to have typhoid was 6,622 by 2025. So it is not like it is something people don't know about, but it's like people aren't doing anything about it.
So is it that the sanitation officers aren't doing their work, people aren't going around, town council,
the geography of the place is that all where the Oti River passes, you know, has a downstream. And those are the areas like I'm talking about, having market. So any time, any day there is a market, you know the number of people who go to the market. And you can also say that, please, let's locate this market. People think that that is their livelihood. The fishermen who will come from the villages to the market will want the market to be close to the river. The farmers who do the farming and bring the yam to the market think that when they cross the Oti River or the Volta River, they should have market immediately. So all the big markets in Oti, as I've mentioned, Domanko, Grubi, Krachi, Dambai, Abotuase, Kwame Kurum, and Kabechi in Oti region are on the Oti River. So when it rains, after the market, the sanitation system is poor, waste management is not taken care of, and nothing happens. Desertification, no toilets, and nothing. And that is a serious matter.
All right, so are we saying that mostly these bacteria are coming from the river, or
that is it? That is it. And again, what worsens it is that those are the, you know, the water that we take, and these waters are not, you know, are not treated. But I can think about only one treatment plant that we have with Domanko that was done about 10, 15 years ago, and is even broken down. No water treatment on others. And all these towns that I'm talking about, you know, you have to take water for food, water to wash, water to drink from there. And there's no treatment. You come to Dambai, no treatment to water. And, you know, it's like someone is not doing his work well. No, the toll of that we have in Dambai and its environs due to typhoid cannot be overemphasized.
All right, so talking about someone is not doing their job well.
I'm saying that maybe someone is not reporting well.
Yes.
It looks like, you know, the thing is very scary. But I'm giving you the figures from 2021. And
right.
Since that time, yeah.
Right. So, in as much as you're giving us the figures of 2021 compared to this year's figures, I mean, it's 22,000. It still sounds a lot to someone that might just be hearing it for the first time. Do you understand?
Serious.
Yes. It still sounds a lot. But is there some sort of awareness campaign that is going on there? Do the people really understand that, you know, sanitation, it's important for them not to have issues like this, especially now that someone prestigious has lost his life because of this issue? How do they feel, and what are they doing about it from now on?
Thank you very much. That is exactly that has brought this story out to public domain. That exactly what we're doing is what has brought this information to the public domain, and people are surprised about it. When I came and became the minister, I went through the health documents, and I saw that it is a very scary issue. So quickly we tried to form a committee to put a sanitation environment, the environment and sanitation committee into place, and to go around the whole region and to do proper investigation and tell us what is really the case. We have done that for 6 months. We have, you know, educated the people, given them education about this typhoid thing, and the rate at which it's going. At the end of the day, we concluded to have a task force, because whatever it is, you know, the enforcement of the sanitation rules and regulations are not complied with very well. So we formed a task force in place. We have a 21-member task force that goes around, that is going to go around the whole region and to educate people and also to enforce sanitation and waste management regulations. And that is how, you know, and when we were inaugurating this particular committee, that's how this came to public, and people are worried about it. I only pray to say that most of the regions should be looking at that, especially regions that share, you know, borders with the Water Lake and the Oti River, and have markets, you know, around that area. Should be looked at seriously, and also see what is going on. You may be surprised to know that other communities, you know, may have even worse results, as we're talking about.
Wow. The education is one bit and enforcement is another. Is there any plan from your side to enforce the sanitation bylaws, especially
Yeah,
by the
yeah,
assemblies?
yes. We have asked all our assemblies to get set the bylaws, and they have done that. The environment and sanitation sector also have some laws that we are going to implement, and we formed a committee in each district, and then the committee from the region will go and supervise the jobs that they are doing in each district. And we've done that one. We have gazetted our bylaws. We have informed all the authorities that are concerned so far as this thing is concerned. Yeah.
Well, this is what we have seen. That is what you have stated, the 22,000 and
Yeah.
more. Maybe there may be
Yeah.
other cases that you've not recorded it. Is there any
Yeah.
plan from your side, i.e. the health or directory, the Ghana Health Service, or hospitals to sort of embark on any immunization exercise to get people vaccines and all that to protect themselves as this issue still persists?
Yeah. When we were launching the task force, I'm happy to inform you the regional health directorate was around with us, and he gave us proper documents and proper figures to show. The 22,261 is supposed to be the figure that was recorded between January and let's say June. I mean, we are talking about the first, second quarter. So we're hoping that it will be bigger, by the end of December. Yes, we have asked the health secretariat and directorate to do same to us. We are going to meet with the regional health director and all the health institutions in OT, and to find ways of, doing what we can to stop this menace. Yeah, we're going to do that. After the task force, the next thing for us to do is to get the primary health care and all the health facilities that are concerned about the health of the people of OT region to come to the table to see how best we're going to solve this issue.
But how do your people receive health care in the area, looking at what is happening now?
Now, after the education, I think it's doing better. But the issues are right there. One, when you take water from, let's say, OT River, and you cook and, you use it to cook, you use it to drink, and you do a lot of things, and the water is not treated. But especially that, all the debt in OT region, so far as we are concerned, gets back to the OT River. Then it's a serious issue.
Well, you do not have a pipe-borne water there?
No pipe-borne. No pipe-borne. No water treatment, structures or anything in OT.
And as the regional minister, what are you going to do about it to ensure that they get water, they get potable water?
Yeah. What we have done so far is to talk to the water and sanitation board in Accra, and we had one water sanitation, water treatment board in Domanko. But 5 years ago, it has been broken down, and nothing has been done about it. Wow. We wrote to the Ministry of Water and Sanitation, and we got to the president, and the president promised the people of the region 40 million Ghana cedis to repair that water treatment structure that we have in Domanko. Apart from that, there's no water treatment structure in Oti. The small ones are broken down. They do only borehole water treatment, and that is not the issue. We are talking about water treatment from the OT and the voter to the people, because those are, those things those are the areas that matter. And
right.
We don't have any of them anyway.
All right. So now that you don't have all this and you are working towards it, how do the people manage? What's like?
You're
what's
still going to drink the same water?
I know. I mean, obviously they're going to drink the same water, but is there a way that they actually try to filter it, maybe in a local way or something? There should be a technique that they are using. Let us know.
Yes. They used to do this borehole and water treatment. Oh. But boreholes, and because of the level of water situation in OT, during the dry season, you can have so many boreholes that will not work. You can get even water from there. and at the end of the day, you still depend on the Oti River or the Volta Lake. There's nothing. People have tried to do boreholes in all the areas, tried to do mechanized boreholes, and tried to do some small treatments. Some NGOs have done it in Dambai, in Kwame Nkrumah, and other areas. It didn't help, and because those things are also not managed well, it becomes an issue where, people don't even account to whatever, they get from, structures that, NGOs and the government has put in place to solve situations like that. They don't do it, and it becomes a problem. Our concern now, and a major problem now, in the absence of all this, Oti region, 9 districts, have only one regional hospital. It's only one at Rawa, and it's a hospital and the regional hospital at Rawa. We have a hospital, at Jasikai, and then we have one other hospital at Papasi, by the Presbyterian Church, and another one at Nkwanta, St. Joseph's Hospital. In absence of that, no other hospital anywhere, and that is also a problem. Like I was saying, we lost a chief on Sunday when we were told that he was ill and that he was a typhoid patient, and we had to take him quickly to Raura. When we got to Raura, we lost the chief. And I was saying that I'm the regional minister. 2 weeks ago, at the funeral grounds of 2 people or 3 people in Dambai, 2 of them died because of typhoid. That is how serious, the typhoid is. And when you come to OT, and because, people go to hospitals, they are tested, some of these things is not published, so you might not know that it is having a toll on the people of OT region. Seriously. And if I give you the figure, even now, before the year ends, it's not easy at all to talk about, especially where we have the big markets. The numbers are circulating. You come to Biakuya and you go to Abutuasi. Now we have about 2,258 people who have been confirmed within 5-6 months. You go to Karachi East, where the Dambai market is, where I'm talking about. You have 4,533 people who have been confirmed having typhoid. Go to Karachi West. In only these 6 months, it has been identified that 6,629 people have been confirmed, having typhoid fever.
Wow.
And so on and so forth. Yeah.
And the figures are just alarming. Mr. Minister, I want to find out from you. Are your people aware? Do they know? You said you'll be embarking on some education. But as we speak now, do they know what really typhoid fever is?
Yes, they know it's about death. They know it's about the sanitation. They know it's about poor water and all those things. They know about it. But like I'm saying, the unfortunate aspect of thing is that where this thing is happening most is the livelihood area of the OT region, where the typhoid is very, very, very severe. It's the big markets in the OT. And in OT, out of the 9 districts, 7 of the districts are, banded with the OT and Volta Lake, where their livelihood depends on the river and on farming, and again, for lack of water treatment. What else can we do? That is the issue. They are aware of it.
Well,
people are aware. The education is going on every day, and I know they are aware of it. Before that, they are also complaining that government has come to their aid, build some good hospitals, and let's have, some water treatment bodies all over the place. After all, if water can be treated from Sugagope and transported to Togo, why can't water in Abutuasi be treated to give the people in Abutuasi water? Why can't water be treated in Dambai to give a community, a huge community like Dambai, potable water? Why shouldn't places like Kwame Nkrumah have water treatment equipment that can treat water and let the pipe give us good water to take? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Somebody asked me the other time, does he discourage you that you have a region? If you have a region and you don't have a hospital and you don't have some of these things. Are you enticed about it? I'll say yes, whatever it is. When we were even in Volta, these issues were there. It's only that people didn't identify it. And we are identifying it because today, OT is a small region, and some of us will have to identify what will create problems for us and what will bring the goodies for us.
But what's the entire population for your region?
The entire population of the region is around 800 and something thousand people.
And so we've had some people going already as a result of typhoid.
Yeah, for that one, I can assure you. Anybody who tells you he doesn't know that something is happening about typhoid and the death, most of them is by typhoid, will be making a serious mistake. You come to Dambai and everybody knows the evil and the danger of Dambai is typhoid fever. And yet that is the capital town of the region, and that has the biggest market if I'm not over-exaggerating, in the southern Sahara in the southern part of Ghana.
So for now,
people come all over the place. Yeah.
So for now, the immediate thing you want is a water treatment plant.
Water treatment plant, that would be excellent for us. Then we can now go into the hospitals, where even the small ones, the minor ones, can be treated out. The water treatment plant. Water treatment plant.
Have you initiated a move?
Water treatment plant will do the magic for us, too.
Have you initiated a move yet for that treatment plant?
Yeah, we have spoken, like I said, I've spoken to the CEO of Water and Sanitation Board, and the first one that we had that has been spoiled. The president told us during the budget hearing that he has allocated 40,000, Ghana cedis to rehabilitate the water treatment in Domanko. But we will love that places like Dambai, Abotoase, Kwame Krum, these are big towns, on the lake to be looked at,
Should all these appeals and the education and all the things you are saying be ignored, what do you think that the future will look like for people of OT?
Okay. Yeah, in the first place, we have and I have instructed that all the district assemblies should put in their budget water treatment structure in their budget. All, especially when almost all the headquarters of the districts are on this lane. We have asked that they should put into their budget by next year that whatever it is, we should find a way, the assembly should find a way of treating waters from the Uti and the Volta Lake to their people. And that is paramount. We have also asked them that they build small hospitals in their area of jurisdiction. Very, very important. And we have asked that education should not stop until we overcome typhoid in Uti region. Very, very important. And that the enforcement of the sanitation regulations, the what I call Sama issue in those days, should start immediately. And we are going to look at that and we're going to work on that. We are also going to plead with the government to support us, in some of the ventures that we are going to put in place, especially the water treatment, issues in the big towns of the Uti region. Yeah.
Now, before you go, we've given you the opportunity to preach sanitation in your region. You would want to speak to your residents or the people you are leading in your local dialect by way of asking them to sort of practice hygiene or personal hygiene and all the things that are needed to protect themselves from contracting or being infected with the typhoid fever.
Thank you very much. I'm grateful for the opportunity. Otifue, yeah, Pamucho. Yamana, yeah, Kano, Anokwariasem. Nipe wu or typhoid and tea. Yanshu ayanum, Yanshu ni ye. Aduani ayedi, Yanshu ni ye. Baby, I beg Jay and nine, Yanshu. Said baby a big guy and Nambia baby pa. Emma baby bonnie. Moi Mayarena and Cosro. Yes, Remo. Yes, Remo. But I go school, no, the hygiene is life. Hygiene is life. Now, say, one share home, year or China, Uti baby near Arabia Abeto. And yes, threat, said Pamcho, Ubiara, obey ye, Chindia, and on share baby or the Chin Beto. Say, Uwon Shilling Chayo, or Dambai, or Botuasio, or Palmi Chromo, or Rau. Or domanko, or cabbage, or gruby, or cratchet, baby and sino fabiarano. A simbiara mobayano, Monshasa mobayi a pinsono, ma and a finum consunum. The beara also over chef or hygiene, are very, very important. Say baby pa, Naja or nine, and caught in Suano, and can say, ensure a fire and Timmy could jam in 9 or ensure the acco. Ensure the Beko, Nasa and Noara de Beba. I can say, and you said, you need sure I treating you here, no, Uti region. Your bumpire say on my penny, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. No car or yeno, obey a boy, Nasanya Mayina, to a chat. Now, see a tremor. The Bibia, if you see, charity begins at home. The best tremor. Now, say, me Bomoko so say, your task force, no, but she money so. Oba. Now baby, now oh yeah baby, now you chill. Say now oh yeah yet. On be chill, you do be call, ube to your car. When to your car, punishment the same amount, you be mouth. Ye jai or ho. Say na sama ye juma ebe chemo eba oti, ye sha ye oti. Ye be ba be show nsuomu, ye be ba be show wa dware bre, ye be show be ba be show baby a udidi, na ekoso nyinara. Sa ya nya sa, ye be tena Uti na uti ankasa afaye nti esremo uti nsuo ya dia ehia ye ba eno susu ya hwedi dia nyama baba ya kwemu enye pepata nti me pamo chao uti fodi ya dama se mate ye kano bere kukunami be amesia me nepo egbo be uti wo nyere ehia o dibe ye afoji la firia na kobe tepe maula for ya enye tepe ya ma blo ma chonu barade ke ba nami le miafe ambadio amesia me ne kobe etinue aza atodanu etinue anu eta mile kuku de na amesia me mile blombe amesia me ne jira ife afedo amesia me ne ji tepe ma aya foji ma defuna dukwao akwenami
Honorable, thank you. Honorable, thank you so much. Thank you. We are grateful for your time, and we would keep pushing the good work you are doing in your region. John Kojo Japan is the OT regional minister, and he has spoken extensively about what is happening in the region. Over 22,000 individuals infected by typhoid fever, and the chief of Dambai has passed on as a result of typhoid fever. This is sad.
Very sad, actually, because a lot of people do not know how serious typhoid fever can be. You know, sometimes when people say typhoid fever, a lot of people just think it's like, oh, it's malaria. It's normal. It's something that can just go. But at the end of it, it's very serious. It's very detrimental to our health. And for those numbers that he's mentioning, that's scary.
Very.
Because that could include children too. That could also include children. And I don't know, something needs to be done about this. I mean, if it's been going on for a while, I think something should have been done. But it's quite unfortunate that in 2025, we are still here. And I just pray a government agency that is in charge of certain things, especially water, should come to their aid.
They need water.
Just come to their aid. Because I feel like water is actually normal, basic necessity.
They need water. Please, get them the treatment plant now. Get the treatment plant functioning. 22,000, we don't know how many individuals are suffering from typhoid fever and they're in their homes because they can't access health care. And we are sitting here looking at the figures, escalate 22,600, I think 21 or something. It's a lot in that region. Even if it's 2 cases, that is too much.
Yeah,
even if it's 2 cases,
and you
even
know
one.
what can make it worse is that some people have other underlying issues.
Yes.
Yeah, health issues, especially older people that can have probably some lifestyle diseases that they've been managing or trying to contain. When someone like that is hit with typhoid, it's worse.
And when you are hit with typhoid, trust me, it's very bad, and you wouldn't be able to do anything. You would be weak. You wouldn't be able to go to your workplace. It's actually going to affect workforce in the area. Mind you, a lot of the people there are farmers, and they're also into markets and all those things.
So that means those 22 people,
yes,
those 22,000 people are probably at home.
Yes, and even in the health facility where he also indicated they have limited health facilities in the region. I think something must be looked at this. We shouldn't just look at the figures and laugh. The Ghana Health Service, please get your men on the grounds to do what is expected of you. Also, the Ministry of Health, Kwabena Mintakand or Honorable, please just move to the region and see what can be done about it. We'll be very excited that in the next few months to come, we would see the cases decreasing, and eventually we wouldn't record any case in that region. Because mind you, if it happens in Oti region, there would be a carrier who would move from Oti region to other regions, and it's just simple. If you are having typhoid fever, sanitation, you are eating fecal matter. Yes, it's just simple. And since you are consuming fecal matter, it means that you are getting it from the food, you are getting it from water, and once it's entering into your system, there will be a situation like this. And if there is a situation like this and you do not have the needed healthcare in your community, you do not have medication, you do not have all that, it's going to be a very big blow to all of us in the country.